Lenovo fuels the first PC sales increase in 6 months. PC sales pretty flat, Will. Pretty stagnant for a while now. Laptops, desktops, the whole thing. Like, they're just people aren't gobbling them up like they used to once upon a time. Now, take that headline with a grain of salt because we're talking about an increase of 1.5% after 2 consecutive down quarters. So, like, a really marginal improvement. Lenovo led the pack with 25% share, followed by HP and Dell at 22.2 and 16.9% respectively. So that's how it maps out in terms of market dominance. It's not a significant improvement, but I guess any improvement is substantial given the past history here of these down quarters. What can it account to? I mean, they say here in this Engadget article, Windows 10 refresh and an easing of the Intel CPU shortage. Could it be that people are due for an upgrade? Could it be that there's a lot of nice selections available currently? Could it be that people like myself have a new appreciation for a more traditional input method, feeling comfy on a laptop maybe more so than a tablet or a phone? It's quite possible. It might be a combination of those things. It probably is, to be honest. Now, Apple, of course, they've had the keyboard problems on their MacBooks as well. And apparently that may not have affected worldwide shipments. They were flat. So it's a tough one to map out, like the future of laptops. We talked in the past about how a lot of manufacturers seem to be searching for this next computing platform, this next form factor. We looked at like the folding display Lenovo thing, which was kind of like a giant folding phone, but which mapped closer to a laptop form factor. There's the rumor, along with the patents, for the folding screen iPad implementation. It's almost like everybody knows that the laptop is antiquated, no matter how thin and light and advanced it gets. Yet there isn't this relevant solution yet for whatever reason. So in the meantime, people they keep buying laptops, but don't expect to see significant growth in this department. In fact, maybe expect the opposite, because those tariffs that keep coming up on this show could start to impact this marketplace as well. Lenovo being a brand, Chinese brand, and of course, pretty much every laptop having some degree of assembly or component aspect originating in China. We could see this number dip even further, and that marketplace take a hit. But what can I say? I've never been more into laptops personally. We got the latest Lenovo. Some people were asking why I didn't switch over to this one yet. Just didn't even set it up yet. That's the Carbon version, 7th generation. When I said Carbon version, I meant the actual Carbon Weave. But yeah, X1 Carbon, 7th gen. It's nicer than the one I've got right here. I'm setting it up. Relax. We're getting it booted up real soon. But anyway, tiny little sales improvement if you're a laptop fan. You can have a celebration. You can have a glass of wine. And you can find yourself a crew. What?